Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, ACCUPLACER Review, Arithmetic, Problem 7. This is the Arithmetic ACCUPLACER Review, Problem 7. It wants us to round 5,465.536 to the nearest hundred. Now you have to be careful with problems like this. There's going to be a couple of rounding problems typically on the ACCUPLACER for the arithmetic. And don't confuse hundred with hundredth that ends in a TH. It's a big difference. So if you remember this, and you can just kind of look at it and see the answer, but if you don't remember, what you want to do is label the digits of the number. And as I label them, I like to start right at the decimal and work out from each end. So as I go to the left, the 5 just to the left of the decimal is the ones position. The 6, as I go over one more place, is the tens. The 4, as I go one more place to the left, is the hundreds. And then the 5 is thousands, not thousandths with the TH, but thousands ends in an ANDS. Now, as I go to the right side of the decimal, the 5 that's one digit to the right of the decimal is the tenths, which ends in a TH. There is no oneths. It goes from the decimal tenths. The next digit to the right, which is a 3, that's the hundredths that ends in a TH. And then the 6, which is one more digit, is the thousandths, again ending in TH. Now, once you have it labeled, go back to what the question is asking. They want you to round to the nearest hundred. No TH at the end. Nearest hundred is the 4 that's coming 3 digits to the left of the decimal. So they want you to round to that position. So what you do is you look over one digit next to it to the right. If it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you just chop it off and fill in zeros. If it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, you bump the rounding position up by 1 and then fill in zeros. So one digit to the right is a 6. That's big enough. So we would have 5, 5, 0, 0. And once you have these zeros, you don't have to put the decimal in the other zeros. 5,500. Now, as we look at the options, one of the options, option B, is a perfect match, 5,500. So the answer is B.